Well, bullying, this is another sad story. It is such an issue in this country. In fact, 1 in 4 kids will experience some form of bullying. No longer confined to the schoolyard, it is happening on the phone, via text messages, on the internet. So how can parents help their kids? What do you do to protect them? Parenting expert Felicity Moore joins me from Brisbane. Felicity, good morning.
Good morning, Kerri-anne.
I read a particularly poignant piece in The Australian on the weekend. Dina Halleck, her son at year 12 committed suicide after 4 months of cyberbullying. Now, this is going to be the first ever case which will be, in fact, taken to court on cyberbullying. It is an individual case on cyberbullying taken to court. How often is this going on?
Well, sadly, Kerri-anne, cyberbullying is on the rise. It's the new area that people need to start taking notice of. Bullying's been around for a long time, and now as these children in our schools are more familiar with social networking, with digital media, with connecting via all sorts of methods, this is where bullying is taking its next platform. It's something that we need to pay attention to and be very, very concerned about, because we're going to start seeing a lot more of these types of cases.
What sort of result could be possible from taking this to court? Because clearly something other than helping kids with self-esteem and dealing with it, it really needs people who are bullies to have this responsibility foisted upon them and taking the punishment.
Right. It's when you take things through the court, I mean, what we're hoping for with the result in this instance is that precedent is set, and once you have institutions aware of the boundaries that the courts will enforce, you will have schools aware of their responsibilities, parents aware of their responsibilities. People will take the issue a lot more seriously once these issues go through the courts and get a public debate going. It's really important that we all start taking notice of cyberbullying, because as we've seen, there are tragic consequences if it's left ignored.
Well, it is a story we have covered for a couple of years now. Okay, what is the best way to stand up to a bully? What do parents tell their kids, and what do those kids have to know for themselves?
It's really important that parents take the front foot on this issue, because this is the first line of defence against bullying. Raise your children with self-esteem. Make sure your kids know that they're loved, they're valued, and that they have their own inner strength. Because if a bully can't gain a foothold over a victim, then no bullying will occur. Bullies target weak people, and if there's no weakness, then there's no bullying. So that's the first response, is to make sure your kids are happy, healthy, loved children. Equip them with skills to tackle bullying. Teach them how to recognise bullying. Teach them how to respond to bullying. It's not just enough to walk away anymore. We need to make sure that kids can report what's happening to them and feel confident that we will do something, that their parents will do something, that the schools will do something, that the police will do something, that action will be taken.
Yep, kids need to know they've got backup. Felicity Moore from Brisbane, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thanks, Kerri-anne.
Well, she is one of the biggest breakout stars of 2010.